Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down, he'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning is obviously persistent. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply, or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
My partner was shot, and I need to find the person responsible.
You do. But I think you'll agree that you should be in the best shape possible to undertake that task. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy.
It does.
Now
Mine.
that
I'm.
but yeah,
This.
thank no, you're
Do
I get you. I think.
Done. Robo, there's something I need to show you. I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might... We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment the Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is, each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself. Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
Any news on Luis?
Not yet, but she's been through worse.
Don't think too much about it.
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute?
It's about Lewis.
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I would.
Thanks, Murphy. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere.
Understood.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined.
I assumed they were getting...
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all... Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements...
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer and...
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your... In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police...
Badge? Oh, yeah.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for...
Good.
Is...
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
Robocop.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your...
Overseer.
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his recent behavior casts a shadow on OC.
That's a lot of responsibility for...
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career.
Nope.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy...
Was he even listening to anything I've been... Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all... There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo. Never question your superiors.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just...
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed.
Yeah, there you... But could you...
Understand.
Thanks, Kurt.